Hello, good morning, all. This is Dheeraj from Anviz Technical Team, and I welcome all of you to this webinar. Sarfaraj is there from Digifeat, and we will start the show in another few minutes. So just stay tuned for the same so that we can take it ahead. Thank you so much, all. Hi, Sarfaraj, you there? I hope Sarfaraj, you are able to listen me. I think we can good to start now. Yeah, hi Sarfaraj.
Hello.
Yeah, hi. How are you, Sarfaraj?
Hi. I'm good. I'm good. How are
Yeah,
you?
yeah, I'm doing well, thank you. So Sarfaraj, we can start. You can just brief on the thing, and then I can take it ahead from my side. Okay, everyone. So good morning. This is Dheeraj from Anviz Technical Team, and we are here to have a great webinar on Phase Deep 3. So with me, Sarfraj is there from Digifeat, and my colleague Johnny is also there, who will help us to resolve your queries and questions related to the webinar and the products. So I would request Sarfaraj to just brief on the Digifeat, and then I will take it ahead from my side. So Sarfaraj, you can start from your end.
Hello. Hi. Thank you, Dheeraj. Hi. Good morning, everybody. My name is Mohammed Sarfraz. I represent Digifeat. I work as a sales manager here. As you all know, we are the authorized resellers of Anviz product in UAE. And I would like to thank each and everyone who has taken time to participate in our webinar. And I will be joined along with Mr. Dheeraj Hake, who is the technical manager EMEA, and Mr. Johnny Ding, head of technical support Anviz. Uh, Dheeraj, we can start from
Yeah,
here.
thank you so much, Sarfaraj. Thanks a lot. So I again welcome all of you. I'm really thankful for everyone for your time that you are giving for the webinar. This will definitely turn into the great thing because you will get a lot of things from this webinar. And yes, we will discuss a number of points related to the products, related to the solution, and then how we can provide the best solution to the market. So if any questions, any queries, you can just raise your queries and questions in the Q&A box so that my colleague Jani is there who will be there always to support us for your doubts and queries. If you are having any questions, you can just raise your support tickets on our website, or you can visit the Anvis community from our website so that you can get more clarity about the products and solution. So thanks again, and let me start with the things. So today we are going to have the great webinar on on one of the base device, one of my favorite device. Basically, it's a Phase Deep 3. So Phase Deep 3 is a series of devices where we are having multiple product lines and multiple variant of the products. Basically, just give me a second. Okay. So I hope you are able to see me now. So here you can we can discuss a number of things, the features, functionalities, and the basically the components of Phase Deep 3, how exactly it works, and how it will be beneficial for our customers to use it for making the work easy for time attendance and access control purpose basically. So if I talk about Phase D3, we will be going to discuss a number of points. Like I will brief you on the NVs, like where exactly and what exactly we do. Then we will introduce to the Phase D3 series where we are having multiple variants of Phase D3. Then we will have a brief introduction on cross checks. So CrossCheck is a completely a software platform which can be used with the Anviz devices for getting multiple reports, for managing users, for managing devices and everything. Then we will discuss like why FHD 3 series is required to the market. Like we will have, we will have we will discuss on the USPs of FHD 3, which will help you to place the device in the market in the right way. Then we'll have a discussion on the questions and queries from your side, and then we'll have one more good event or where we can have some prize distribution for some of the lucky users who are attending this webinar, where we will discuss on the things and then we'll demonstrate the solution accordingly. So just stay tuned. As I said, like we will be having a small part where we'll pick one lucky user or lucky participant from this webinar who will get 1 unit of HD3 from our side. And for that, we will take a help of generating a random number. Like I have already renamed you guys with your name, so I have just placed the number in front of you. Then we will pick one lucky user, lucky participant from the webinar participants, and then that user will get the 1 unit of phase free basically. Just give me a second. Okay. So about Anviz, if I talk about Anviz, we are a global leader in the smart security industry since 2001. So if I talk about the journey of 22 years or 23 years, we are providing the base world-class product to the market with the biometrics, with the video surveillance and smart security products for smart building solutions. So basically, we are into security and like smart security industry, basically, like where we provide the solutions considering the biometrics and video surveillance and smart building solutions. We are having a team of very energetic people which help us to grow in the market in a fast rate, where we are providing the innovative solutions like IoT applications and cloud technology we are coming with, where we can help the customers, we help the partners or help the customers to get the innovative products from our side again. So if I talk about the Anviz again, like we are having a register office at China and a global R&D center and operations center at China, Shanghai. We are having global presence across more than 16 countries, and where we are having the USA office as well, which is based at California. Uh, the whole manufacturing works at the manufacturing base, which is expanded across 50,000 square meter, where the capacity of manufacturing base is 2 million units per year. So this is vast manufacturing base where we manufacture all of our devices and all of your product solutions basically. If I talk about the journey of Anviz since 2005, we have covered a lot of things and we have covered a lot of milestones in between, where we launched multiple business segments, business units like UTech is specially launched for small medium enterprises, where the customers can get the DIY products for smart home systems and smart security solutions. Then in 2019, we launched another business unit, that is CP 365, which is specially designed for a cloud-based access control solution. In between, we launched multiple product lines as per the customer requirement, as per the market requirement. And you can say like in 2020, we launched AI-based facial recognition solution for time attendance and access control purpose. Apart from that, we have uh, uh, multiple events and we cover multiple things in between. And then like we are in front of you right now with the vast series of products and solutions from our side. If I talk about the global network of Anviz, we are having tie-up with 200 plus distributors, then 30 plus service partners, then 2,000 plus resellers across the globe, and then 50 plus system integrators who are acting as a face for Anviz to the market. And I really appreciate their efforts putting towards our expansion, and yeah, because of them only, like we are into the market with our great products and solutions basically. Now coming to the main point, like if I talk about the production solutions from Anviz, like we are focusing on commercial security production solutions, and that covers time maintenance, like access control and time maintenance solutions. And we are having a separate segment where we focus on smart surveillance management solution as well. So that is a basically a surveillance solution that we provide to our customers. where we are connected with 2000 plus global partners who are working with us for providing the base solution to the market. Then 200 plus installation, 200,000 plus installation that we have already done from our side, like with the help of our partners and resellers and installers. And we are providing a service to 300,000 plus registered users, so that we can just give the innovative solution to more partners, more customers basically. If I talk about success stories, there are more than 100 plus success stories that you can get on our website. But if I talk about the major success stories, yes, these are the success stories like which we can present proudly from our side. Like what the base one is the Mexico government, where we have implemented liveness fingerprint access control solution for one of the projects, where we are covering more than 100,000 plus staffs, and which is installed, which is implemented at more than 1,000 plus sites basically. So this is a centralized access control solution for the Mexico government. Then apart from that, we have covered one of the project where we have provided the cloud-based time attendance solution for 20 plus universities, where we are controlling the attendance and access control for 150,000 plus students and faculties basically. Then there are some of the projects which are again in the corporate segment, where we have provided a solution for time attendance and access control for total security solution, where we are covering 50,000 plus staffs across more than 350 more than 30 global branches in the same project actually. Now if I talk about the topic of the webinar is Phase Deep 3 series. So here we will discuss more about the features, the functionalities, the specification of the device and the respective series models and variants. And then we will discuss on more things about how much it will be useful for the customers basically. So before that, let's have a quick look on the face recognition market, which is going to expand from USD 3.8 billion in 2020 to USD 8.5 billion by 2025. So this will be growing at the annual rate of 17.2%, and this will be the really rice market for all of us to provide the base solution to the market again. Facial recognition terminals, if I talk about the components or the major USPs of the products, then there are multiple variants of the face recognition devices. Like which starts with Face Deep 5, which starts with Face Deep 3 series. Then there is Face Pass 7 Pro. Then W3 is coming into the market. So these are the face recognition solutions that we are providing from our side, which will help you guys to implement the base solution on the ground with the customers. So all of the devices will support to AI deep learning engine. Then some of the devices will support to 3D live face detection. The feature will be available in the devices. Then it supports to the various conditions of lighting environment and other things. Almost 99% devices support to the cloud communication. So we are providing a cloud solution from our side, which will help you to implement all-in-one solution for your customers, starting from hardware as well as the software solution from the one OEM basically. Devices comes with the IRT sensor. So there are variants of Face Deep 3, Face Deep 5, and Face Pass 7 Pro, which comes with the IRT variant as well, where the people can be scanned, people can be screened against their temperature, and then based on that, either you can restrict their entry to the premises, or you can just allow them by verifying their temperature as well. So this is what actually I was telling about. We have a lot of things coming into the market, and then we have already placed few of the products into the market with the help of our distributors. So if I talk about the variants of face recognition solution, then the W3 device, which is designed for small medium enterprises, where there are less than 100 200 people are there, and you want to install the device, you want to provide the solution for time maintenance and access control purpose. W3 is the base device which can help you with the 200 face template capacity. Then the device range from Face Pass 7 Pro, then it comes Face Deep 3, then Face Deep 3 IRT is a variant, then Face Pass 7 Pro IRT is there. Then the topmost model is Face Deep 5 series, which is coming with which is there with the market there in the market with the 50,000 face template capacity. So today we are going to discuss on FaceTip 3 series, where there are three variants as per the specification. Device supposed to 6,000 face template capacity. And if I talk about the variants, we will discuss those variants in upcoming slides. Some of the USPs of FaceDeep 3 device. Device comes with a high resolution dual camera, which supports to liveness detection. Then there is high resolution touchscreen, 5-inch touchscreen display, which will help you or the user to get all the information on a single screen rather than getting the identification on one screen, then temperature is on another screen, then that will be confusion for the user. So we have clubbed everything on a single screen where you can get all the information of a user on a 5-inch touchscreen display. Device comes with a IRT verification, like the temperature verification. IRT variant is there where you can get the temperature reader. The user can just show the palm to the reader and the temperature will be detected from the device again. Device supports to the dual verification of RFID card, which supposed to 125 kilohertz EM card as well as 13.5 megahertz MyFair RFID card as well. If I talk about other variants of FaceDeep 3 series, device comes with a QR code verification. This variant is specially designed for European market, where the COVID certificates of the user will be scanned against the QR code, which the user can show to the device, and then the user can get the entry based on the QR code verification. So this is designed especially for the European market. Apart from that, the devices comes with the LED lights, which can help the device to identify, to verify the users in any dam environment, like any lightning environment, I can say. So the device works in a dark night, device works in any lightning condition, and that will be helpful for the customer to install a single device at at different environment, different lighting environment basically. If I talk about Face Deep 3, like all face recognition solutions are a contactless solution. Considering the pandemic that we already have faced in last 2-3 years. So for that, this device will help the customers to identify the users, basically a contactless with the contactless technology. So the device comes with a face recognition, which is again a contactless technology. Apart from that, the users can use RFID card. Apart from that, the users can use the pin. If they want to enter the pin, they can enter the pin as well, or they can use their mobile application as well. So this is again a good technology that we have come up, where user can use their mobile application, mobile phone, to verify themselves on the device. So that works on a Bluetooth communication basically. If I talk about the speed of the device verification, device works on a dual core 1.0 gigahertz processor. This is again one of the base processors that we use, and the device operates on a Linux operating system. So if I talk about the speed of identification, it's less than 0.3 second, I can say. Like even the specification mentions it's 0.3 second, but I myself experienced the identification of user within less than 0.3 second, and at the distance of 2 meters even, at the distance of 1 meter even. So that is what the advantage of Anviz devices, that is what the USP of Anviz devices, where you can get the fast recognition speed for the user, and even the distance of verification is much better as compared to the other devices available in the market. AI deep learning engine, that is again one of the base USP of Anviz, where we have implemented like we have engineered the devices with our own binary AI deep learning algorithm. So that is the algorithm that is designed and developed by our own team. So it's own patented algorithm from our side, where we have implemented all the like this algorithm in all the face recognition devices. So that is also helpful for the rapid verification. The verification of speed is much better than the other models available in the market. Okay, so if I talk about the environment or where we can install the devices, or like for what kind of face structures the device will support, it's supposed to all the face structures. So if I talk about, if you install the devices in any country with any face recognition face structure, then device will be there to identify the user based on the face structure again. So that's supposed to based on the face structures from different countries, even the users are wearing the mask, the users are wearing the glasses, or if they are having the different hair structure, hairstyle, then if the users are wearing the some of the stubborn and all, then they can identify, they can be identified by the devices very fast. Live face detection, this is again the base technology that we have implemented in our devices, in all face recognition devices, where the user can be identified. Like live face detection is the option which you can enable in the devices, and then user can be identified by the device based on the live structure of the live face structure of the user, basically. So in that case, the user cannot spoof with the device. So it cannot show the photo, or it cannot show the soft copy of the photo of the user, and it cannot be verified on the device. So that is one of the USP of Anviz devices, where the devices can work with the live face detection. So you can just convey this to your customer so that you can implement the best solution to the market again. Guys, if you are having any questions, any queries, you can just drop your queries in the Q&A box so that we can help you with the resolution then and there. Moving further, face recognition in any environment, as I said, like device comes with the LED lights, which are there inbuilt to the device, which can help device to identify the users in any lighting condition. So if I talk about the dark environment, if I talk about the very light environment, then device will identify the user, and those are the LED lights which works automatically, like based on the lightning condition. The device will turn on the LEDs, and the user can be verified easily by the device again. If I talk about the other components of device, the communication mode, device supposed to the Ethernet communication, device supposed to the Wi-Fi communication, device is coming with the relay output, so you can use the device for access control purpose. Then device can communicate with the system on RS485. Device can pass on the VGA output so that you can integrate the device with integrate the Face Deep 3 device with any third-party controllers or any animate controllers as well. Also, device comes with a USB communication port where you can plug in the USB flash drive or a pen drive. You can download the users, you can download the data and the logs and all, and you can use the same data for getting your reports and everything. Apart from that, the device comes with a door sensor as well as the REX output, that is a exit button output, where you can use these features for the better access control premises again. Okay, so if I talk about the IRT variant of device, like as I said, like all face recognition devices comes with the IRT variant. So Face Deep 3 series IRT supposed to the temperature measurement of the user, and that will be the base solution for the people who are looking for the device with the face recognition as well as the temperature detection. So that in this case, like device works on a temperature detection of a user palm. So user need to show the palm in front of the device while identifying the face of the user. Then the device will automatically capture the temperature of the user based on the palm temperature, and it will take a further action, like whether the user will be allowed in the premises or it will be stopped by the device based on the temperature of the user. If I talk about the structure of device, it's very slim and easy to mount on the wall with the help of mounting bracket that we provide from our side. So every device comes with a mounting plate, which is fitted at the back of the device, and that can be easily installed on a wall and can be easily mounted on a wall, like with the help of only one screw again. Apart from that, if you want to install the device, if you want to use, or your customer want to use the devices for different environments, like they want to use the device on a fast lane or on a turnstile or a flap barrier, or if they want to use the devices on a desk or on a wall, we can provide the different mounting brackets from our side. So these are the mounting brackets that you can get it from our end, so that you can easily install. Like these are the pre-designed or designed in that way so that it can be easily fitted with the all Anviz devices. So You can get the mounting brackets from our side, and that will help you to install the devices in a proper way at the premises basically. Okay, now coming to the specifications of FaceDeep 3 series. As I said, like there are multiple variants of FaceDeep 3. So the standard FaceDeep 3, then there is a FaceDeep 3 Pro model is available, then there is a FaceDeep 3 RG model is like 4G model is available. Sorry for my words. Then there is a FaceDeep 3 QR variant is also available. So based on the specifications, the maximum user capacity for all the variants is 6,000 user template capacity. Then the card capacity is 6,000 users, and if I talk about the maximum lock capacity is again 1 lakh lock capacity is available in all the devices. If I talk about the communication modes, Face Deep 3 Pro, and Face Deep 3 QR supposed to the Wi-Fi communication. And if I talk about the 4G, the FaceTime 3 4G model or the variant will support to the 4G communication as well, where you can insert a 4G enabled SIM card into the devices, and then devices will communicate to the central server over the internet provided by the 4G model. So basically that is available with the FaceTime 3 4G model. If I talk about the Bluetooth communication, yes. So FaceTime 3 Pro model is Pro variant is available, which communicates over a Bluetooth so that the users can use their mobile application for their identification with the devices. That will be again a contactless verification. And if I talk about the IRT, all the 4 variants will support to the IRT verification. Like if you ask for IRT variant, all the 4 models can come with the IRT variants again. Okay, someone was asking for the other connection distance, right? So if I talk about the verification distance or the face recognition distance, it varies from 0.5 meter to 1.5 meter. So that is again the base in class like identification distance that we provide from our side. Some of the structures where we can install and we can use FaceDeep 3 in this way. So you can directly connect FaceDeep 3 with a lock, EM lock. So in that case, you can use the relay coming from the device, and then you can connect the lock to the relay, and then the door will be operated, or the access control will be functional in that case, and then the device can communicate over a Wi-Fi or a LAN or a 4G. If you want to go for more secure kind of configuration, access control configuration, then you can use SC011, which is an Anviz controller, which you can use with FaceD3 device, so that you can install the device outside the premises on the door, and then the controller, the SC011 can be installed inside the server room or somewhere, where you can just make it more secure using SC011. If I talk about uh, the communication, as I said, like device can support to the Wi-Fi or LAN or 4G based on the variant, and then it will communicate with the applications, software applications. Again, the one of the base feature that I got from FaceD 3 is device support to the web server communication, web server interface. So web server interface where you can browse the device on on a web browser, and that will help users to or help the admin or IT person to configure the device in an easy manner rather than going on a device and configuring from the device menus. You can browse the device on a web browser. You can access the device on a web browser, and then you can configure the features of the devices again. If I talk about the software application, then Crosscheck is a software platform which we are going to discuss in the preceding slides. So just stay tuned for that. Device can be used with the exit button. Device can be used with the admin begin, and then there is a relay which can be used for access control purpose again. Okay, now coming to the cross checks, this is again very interesting topic. Generally, people ask like what kind of software application that we can use with the devices so that we can get more data, more reports, and other things. Then cross-check is the base solution for those kind of requirements where people are looking for a time attendance and access control application. This is the application that you can provide to your customers. So like if I talk about the cross-check, it's a software platform where there are multiple applications under the same platform. So cross-check comes with 3 applications: cross-check standard, cross-check cloud, and cross-check mobile. So if I talk about the cross-checks, it's completely a professional access control and time attendance solution or platform where you can configure the devices, you can manage your users, you can manage your devices, you can configure multiple shifts and timetable, You can assign the shifts and timetable to the users, and then you can get the reports from the application itself. So cross-check standard, if I talk about the cross-check standard, it's a desktop-based access control and time maintenance software which can be used by your customers for getting, like configuring the devices with the device management features, configuring you can configure like access control features as well. You can configure multiple timetables and shifts, and then you can generate more reports which can be useful for your customers again. If I talk about the cross-check standard, it's a very user-friendly application, easy to configure, easy to install on a single click, and then you can configure multiple features. Again, the basic features are provided, so there is no need of putting more effort into the configuration. So you can just configure the features according to your requirement, and you can get more reports and the data in a proper formats from the application again. Okay, if I talk about CrossCheck Cloud, this is again one of the base application that we have launched from our side, where you can get like as the name says, a CrossCheck Cloud. It's a cloud-based application, so that will be provided from our side with the devices. So you can just go on a particular server link. You can create your own account on a CrossCheck Cloud. You can configure your device on a CrossCheck Cloud, and you can get the data like from the CrossCheck Cloud again. So if the USPs of the application is easy to access the application as being a cloud application. You can access it from anywhere at any time. You can get your data on your system on our browser, and you can just control your devices and users from anywhere again. So you can track your employees attendance. You can get the reports from the application anytime. You can log in, the reports will be available for you. If I talk about the shift configuration, there are multiple shift configuration that we have provided in the application. So you can configure your time attendance features with the help of timetable and shifts, and then you can get the reports in a proper format with the right data. Some of the more features or more USPs of CrossCheck Cloud is again based in class scheduling feature available, where you can create the attendance rules, you can create the schedules, and you can assign the schedule to the user so that you can get a right calculated data in the reports. Powerful dashboards are available on a CrossCheck Cloud, where you can get multiple things in a graphical manner that will be very useful for the people from admin or HR department. Like they can just monitor this dashboard and they can see what is happening with their employees, basically like how many employees are on time, how many employees are on late or early going. If there are any mispunches, they can just get the data of mispunches on the dashboard itself. uh, Reporting, if I talk about the reporting feature, we have provided a few of the reports, and we are improving the application with more reports which can be suitable for the customer requirements. So we will keep on upgrading the application so that you can get more reports and more features from our side. Apart from that, we have provided the employee logins as well. So employee can log into their own account using CrossCheck Cloud application, and they can get their own data. They can see their attendance. They can see how many working hours that I have covered, how many working hours I have not covered, how many days I was absent or late coming and early going. So I can log into my own application on the same application, like to my own account on the same application, and I can get my own data. So that is the employee self-service feature that we have provided, where I can log into the application from my side and I can get my own data here. Again, using the employee account, I can apply for a request, like I can apply for a leave, or I can apply for the entries and everything. Like I can update my punches, and then that punches will be approved by my supervisor or my admin, and then the same data will reflect into the reports again. Okay, guys. So if you are having any questions, any queries, you can just drop your queries in the Q&A box. Just rather than raising your hand, you can just drop a question into the Q&A again. Okay, just give me a second. Okay, good. So if you are having any questions, you can just drop your questions on the Q&A box so that my colleague John is there who can help you out for the you know for getting your queries resolved from our side. So some of the major points that you can convey to your customers for Face Deep 3 is you can just do the clock in and clock out from the same device, and then the data will be passed to the cloud server, or data will be passed to the center application which you can install on your server, like that is a cross-check standard. And then all the data will be calculated based on the shift pattern that you can create in the application, and then you can get the data in a reporting format. So cross-check cloud, as I was telling you, like we have already upgraded the application with multiple features where you can get flexible employees, shifts and everything, or timetable you can create. Then we have added few more features like you can create multiple administrators to the application so that you can define their rights, their permission, and once they log into their own account, they can get the permissions for a particular features only. So you can define multiple administrators in the cross-check cloud again. Some of the features like you can get the multiple reports from the application. We will add more features as and when we are ready with the application features. We will keep on upgrading the application with more features again. Okay, so if I talk about cross-check cloud mobile application, right now the mobile application is available, but that is just for identification purpose, which is again not a cloud-based application, I can say. It's a mobile-based application where the user can register himself and he can just get access from a mobile application by just coming into the Bluetooth range of the device. But if I talk about the cloud-based mobile application, this application will be launched very soon, and it's at the final end, or the final phase of the last phase of launching, basically, where we are going to provide more features that user can get their all the data on their own account on the mobile application. So if I'm using a mobile application, I can just get all of my details, like my time attendance data, my how many working hours, how many working days, how many late comings, and how many early goings that I have done from my side. If there are any mispunches, I can see the mispunches. I can apply for the correction of data. I can apply for the offs and leaves and everything from my mobile application. And yes, one more good feature is coming with the mobile application, that is a GPS tracking. So we're providing a geo tagging feature in the application where user can apply for the geo location, or he can mark his own attendance using a mobile application where the data, the user log will be coming with the respective location, like from where that user is punching the attendance, basically. Okay, so now why Phase Deep 3 series? Like, here we will discuss some of the USPs and like how it will be beneficial for your customers to implement the Phase Deep 3 series here. So office space, if I talk about the structure of device, is very slim device, easy to mount, easy to install at any location. So you can use it for time maintenance and access control purpose. your face is your key. Like, nobody can forget the face, like face template. Like, you can just stand in front of a device. You can identify yourself within few seconds, fraction of seconds, I can say. And this will be easier for users rather than carrying the cards, rather than carrying the other credentials. Just stand in front of the device and your face will be identified by the device. So if I talk about the speed of the device, the identification speed of the device is less than zero point 0.3 seconds. So you can just pass on in front of the device, and then your face will be identified by the device in a very less than, in a very, very fast manner. Like I can say less than 0.3 seconds basically. As I said, like we are providing the mounting brackets from our side, or you can get the mounting brackets from the market, and you can install the devices at any premises. Like that can be the fast lane, that can be turnstile, and that can be gates, and you can install it on a entry gates as well. Detects body temperature. IIT version comes with the IIT version comes with a temperature detection sensor where the user can show the face, show the palm to the device with the with the identification of the face. The device will recognize the temperature of the user based on the palm temperature again. As I said, like device comes with different verification modes. So that can be a 4G communication, where you can install a 4G enabled SIM card to the device, and then device can communicate with the central server with the help of the internet or the data coming from the 4G module. So you can install it on a moving transportation modes as well. You can install it in a bus, and you can identify the users, or you can just get their attendance in a bus as well. So that will be again the useful solution for the customers who are asking for the identification while going to the transport mode again. Okay, so now if I talk about the competition advantage, like there are multiple features which makes Anviz different as compared to the other brands available in the market. So if I talk about the device structure, the USP that we provide, the aesthetics of the device, the features that we provide in our hardware and software solution, that makes us different from the other market or other devices, other brands available in the market. So if I talk about the Face Deep 3 series, device comes with all-in-one verification modes, like that can identify the face or RFID, or using a keypad the user can enter the pin and he can get the access to the premises. Device supposed to 5-inch touchscreen TFT display, so it will be easier for get all the information on a single screen. Then device comes with multiple communication modes, that can be Wi-Fi or Ethernet, or the device can work offline as well. So if there is no network, no communication with the server, still the device will keep on identifying the face, and it will store the data with the device, and it will pass on all the data once the device resumes with the network. So the device can also communicate with the 4G and a Bluetooth communication. And the main feature is like devices support to the cloud communication. So we can provide a cloud application from our side, and you can get all the data on a central cloud application. So cloud application, so that you can get all the reports, and you can do the user management. You can manage the devices on a central cloud application. Okay. Okay. So now coming to the thing, like if you're having any questions, queries, you can just raise your questions in a Q&A box. Okay. Now going to the few of the like FAQs, like these are the general questions coming from the market, and I would like to present you those questions so that it can help you if your customers are asking that kind of questions. So the first question is like, can I manage multiple devices from different offices by the same platform? Yes. So cross-check cloud or cross-check standard, or like both the applications support to the centralized configuration of devices, where you can configure the devices to the cloud application, and you can manage number of devices installed at different locations from a central application only. Can I import users with their face pictures? Okay, now this is again the good feature that we are providing. We are providing in Face Deep 3 or any face recognition devices, where if I'm having 50 100 users, then that will be okay, like okay to enroll all the users one by one with their face and with their data and everything. But what if my customer is having more than 100, more than 200, 500 users, then that will be difficult job for enrolling each and every user one by one with their face and with their user information and everything. So in that case, we have provided the base feature here, where you can import the pictures, user good quality pictures, through a pen drive or a web browser or a cloud application, and then that picture will be converted into the user template, the face template. So that will be helpful for the admin or the HR people who are going to register the users in bulk. You can just import all the pictures, and then the pictures will be converted into the template. That will reduce the headache, that will reduce the work or times that you are going to spend into the user registration basically. The Phase D3 template is compatible with other products. Yes, so Phase D3 templates are compatible with all current face recognition devices providing from the Anviz. So you can register the user on a Phase D3 series, and then that can be used. The same template can be used on other device which is supporting for face recognition from Anviz again. Can I use it for visitor management? Yes, so definitely you can use face series, like that can be a face deep series, or that can be a face deep 5 series. You can use it for a visitor management as well, visitor control as well. So how can we use it? By just identifying the user, or you can get the entry to the premises if that user is registered to the device basically. But what if the user is not registered? If that user is a visitor to the premises, the template is not registered to the device basically. So in that case, you can control the visitors based on their temperature detection. So you can enable the temperature detection and mass detection, and then you can just control their entries to the premises basically. So once the visitor comes in front of device, he can show the palm, the temperature will be detected, the device will check whether the user is wearing the mask or not, and then based on the temperature and mass, the device will just allow user to the premises. Okay, so for more question and answer, you can just visit to our website. There is a separate Q&A session. There is a separate FAQ section where you can get more questions. You can get the respective answers. And still, if you are having any queries and doubt, you can raise your queries in the Q&A chat box, or you can just raise your support tickets as well. I have already dropped a message on a chat box, so that you can just go on a link, go on a community page. You can get more data, more information about devices, features, and the user guides and the installation guides and everything that you can get in there. Okay, now going to the lucky draw, like as I already committed you, like we can go for a lucky draw competition. So we are going to pick one lucky user who can get 1 unit of the Phase Deep 3 device. So as of now, there are only 19 users or 18 users connected to the webinar. So let me generate a lucky number. Let me share my another screen. Okay, so here I'm going to take a help of Google to generate a random number, like which is there in front of your name. So I will just spin this uh, wheel, and you can get a random number, and then that lucky user will get 1 unit of HD3. So let me rename some of the users who are not. Okay. Okay, fine. So let me click on the screen so that we can get the lucky user. Okay. So lucky number is 9. Like you can, let me announce the name of the user. It's Mudashiru Abdul Malik. So congratulations, Mr. Malik. You will get 1 unit of Face Deep 3 from our side. And just keep updating your feedback, keep visiting to our website so that you can get more information, more support from our side. So let me go back to the presentation. Okay. For more things, more awards, more gifts from our side, you can just keep participating on in our events and other things where you can get more gifts from our side. For there are few things that we are going like we have been going through. Like one is like you can raise your purchase order more than 50 units. You can get Apple AirPods, and then if you are going for more than 100 units, you can get Apple AirPad as well. So just keep updating with your purchase order for the Face Deep 3 with your distributors or with Anviz people so that you can get these gifts from our side again. So congratulations once again. Now moving to your demonstration, I will demonstrate you the software applications. I will just take you through the cross-check standard and cross-check cloud very quickly because this session, this webinar is specially arranged for FaceDeep 3. But yes, I would like to show you the FaceDeep, like how exactly the device works with the cross-check standard and cross-check cloud as well. So let me share you my screen for cross-check cloud first. Okay. So here you go. There, I have already logged into the application. You can just update the company logo and company name here. So once I log into the application, I will get the dashboard in this way. So I can see multiple things in a graphical manner. I can see number of late coming, number of early going, number of absence, number of people who are doing overtime. If there are any miss punches or any exception, you can get it here. Number of people who are supposed to punch today, that you can get the count of number of people. Then you will get the total number of records in the application, total number of devices, those are configured, and the devices, those are, I can say online to the application, that you can see it here. Apart from that, you can get a graphical representation. This pie chart will be available for, for the month. In the month of August, you can see like number of users who have already punch their attendance in this way, or there are exceptions, or there are late coming. You can get all the data in a graphical format. In the organization, we can configure multiple departments. Then in employees, you can add employees. You can enter their user information. Then you can register their credentials. That can be a fingerprint. That can be a face. That can be a RFID card and other things. So let me show you one employee here. So here I have put the uh, details about the user. In punch management, I can give the command to the device, and then you can just register the user from this application itself. Role management, where you can create multiple roles of the user, and then you can create the employee login and everything from the role management, role settings. And in schedules, you can assign the user with the schedules here. Like you can just create the schedules in the organization tab, and you can assign the schedules here. Based on that, based on the attendance punch on the devices, you can get all the data in a real-time manner. So as soon as I punch my attendance on the device, I will get all the logs here in the application itself. And based on the logs, based on the schedules and everything, you can get the multiple reports in the TNA report format. So here you go. So if I talk about So if I talk about the report formats, there are multiple report formats that you can export. You can just, I would recommend you to create your own logins to the crowd account so that you can explore the features and functionalities. You can generate more reports and you can see like how exactly it works with the multiple scenarios as per your customer requirement. If device is supporting to the IRT verification, then you will get the temperature and mass data on this particular page. Now let me share my screen for cross-check standard, where I will brief you on some of the features of cross-check standard here. Okay, so here I have logged into the cross-check standard application. You can see multiple parameters here, like we are upgrading the cross-check standard application with multiple features. Again, you may get a dashboard in the cross-check standard, you may get more features as per the customer requirement. So just keep upgrading your application. Right now I'm using the latest application, but very soon we are going to launch one more version of cross-check standard where you can get more features. So here I can manage, like I can configure the database, like I can configure the MS Access or MS SQL. I can configure basic parameters, then attendance parameters, department setting. So all those features are available in the cross-check standard. Cross-check cloud supposed to the only time attendance feature, but cross-check standard supposed to time attendance as well as access control features as well. So you can create multiple time zones and everything. In, sorry, in the cross-check standard application. If I talk about the users, you can register the users, you can set their privileges on the number of devices, and then you can transfer one user from other device using setting by privilege only. Then there are device configuration, device management, where you can see all the devices, whether the device is online or offline. And then you can get all the transactions from the device to the application. You can get all the records. Then you can configure your shifts and other things. And then you can get the data in a proper format. If you have configured your time attendance and shift configuration, you will get the reports as well. So there are again multiple reports available. You can just download the cross-check standard application, install it on a system, connect one device, and then you can just configure and get the reports as well. If I talk about the data and other things, you can manage their employees' leaves, you can update their records from the application as well. Okay, so this is what actually I wanted to show you. There is one more like cross-check mobile application is available, which you can download from Play Store and App Store, and then you can configure the application with the device to get access. Like users can get the access using the mobile application as well. So case studies, there are multiple case studies. As I already briefed you, few of the case studies, like major success stories, but there are multiple case studies that I can help you so that you can just go through it. So one of the best case study for FaceDeep 3 device is one of our partner who has installed the FaceDeep 3 device in a training school where like he can manage the access control and time attendance of the faculties and the students, and it is working flawlessly because of the contactless verification based on the face, based on the card and other things. So even if the users are getting control, if the user is not wearing the mask or if the temperature is high, then definitely the device will take care of the entries based on the feature that we configure basically. Some of the innovative integrations that our system integrators have done in market. So one of the system integrator, he has integrated FaceD3 device with a Canon printer so that the printer access will be secured with the help of FaceD3. So this helps to the customer for reducing the wastage of wastage of paper, wastage of other things, or wastage of unnecessary use of printer. So in the same way, like I really appreciate the innovativeness coming from multiple system integrators where they are using face deep 3 not only for time attendance access control purpose, but they are using it for other purposes as well. Some of the partners or retailers, they have already launch the face deep 3 on the online shopping portal. So the people are or the customers are ordering from the online portal. So these are the some of the innovative ideas some of our partners are coming with, and they are already using the idea to acquire the market here. Okay, so if I talk about the support and other things, like we are providing 2 years of warranty policy from our side, you can get the special offers, special warranty and support from the distributors. For that, you need to get in touch with the distributors, or you can register your projects with our website with Anviz as well, so that you can get the base support and special offers from the pricing and other things as well. We are providing the customer support 24 by 5. So where we are available in multiple countries, but we provide the support in English and Spanish language. So you can get the support. You can just log into our community, log into our website, so that you can raise your tickets there, and then our technical support team can help you out for your resolutions and everything. Apart from that, we are open to do the collaborations with the partners for kind of integrations and for kind of marketing purpose. Then you can get in touch with our marketing team and other people, so that you can start working with us on other things as well. I was talking about the Anviz community. So this is one of the innovative idea that we have already launched to the market, where you can log into the Anviz community and you can get access to multiple things. Like you can get the real-time support from some of the partners, from the technical team available online to the community. You can get access to multiple documents like user manuals and installation guides and everything. You can raise your feature requests. You can get the topics like training topics and everything, so that you can refer the training videos or training presentations, and definitely that will help you to get the support in a real-time manner basically. So I will encourage all of you to go on a website to create your own community account, so that you can get multiple topics which are trending on a on a community page, and then you can get the support from there itself. So this is what actually I wanted to cover all for all of you. I would like to thank everyone. If any doubts, any queries, we are here. Like we can support all of you for your queries and questions. So any questions, any queries, you can just drop your queries in the Q&A box. Okay, guys. So if you are having any questions, any queries, you just drop it on Q&A box, or you can just raise your tickets as well from our website. You can get in touch with the technical support team from the email ID like support@anviz.com, and definitely we will be there to help you out for your queries and questions. So Sarfaraj, anything you'd like to share here? Anything you'd like to convey to your customers?
Nothing as of now, Dheeraj. Thank you for your presentation. It was a wonderful presentation. I'd like to thank everybody who joined and gave the time to participate in our webinar.
Yes, I really appreciate the time you guys have given for us to learn more things, to get like what is happening with the Anviz. So you can get all the updates from our website again. So I would like to thank you everyone for your time, your patience, and I hope this webinar has added few knowledge to your your kitty, so you can just present Anviz in a well manner to the market. And yes, obviously, like we are there to support all of time. Like you can get in touch with us with Digifeat and with us as well. So thank you so much, Sarfraj. Thanks a lot, Johnny, for helping for this webinar.
Okay, thank you, Diraj, and thank you all.